Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. It's the first video of the month and you guys know what that means by now. It means we're taking a look at an anime figure. And today, if I can actually grab the box, we are taking a look at Figuarts Mini Aki from Chainsaw Man. It's been quite a long time since we've had a look at a Figuarts Mini on the channel. I've had him lying around for quite a while. I really wanted to review him last year, but I've just had other anime figures lying around that in their boxes took up a lot more space. So he's been pushed back. I've prioritised the ones that take up loads of space. So now I'm running low on the ones that take up loads of space, so I'm working on the smaller ones that I actually have easy access to now. But yes, Figuarts Mini Aki. So let's head on over to the review table and crack him out of his box. Okay, here we are, and there he goes. I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, here he is. Here is little Figuarts Aki. So we'll take a quick look at the packaging before we open him up and take a look at the figure. He has been dinged. I've had him for the longest time, so yeah, he's going to be a bit dinged. So we've got a nice open window design on the box so you can get a nice look at the figure. And then we've got a nice just image of the figure. Then we have Aki. And we also have the Tamashii Nations and Bandai logos. And then we've got Figuarts Mini number 118. On the top, it's just Figuarts Mini and Aki. And then you've got the sticker to show that it's an official product. On this side, we've got Aki again. On this side, oh, there he is again. On the back, lots of words and things. On the bottom, even more words and a phone number. But it shows you some of the stuff that it comes with. So, lifelike eyes and glittering eye. Glitter eye technology gives the eye realistic depth and lifelike luster. Okay. Recreate memorable poses. Interchangeable parts included pose the head, shoulders and legs to recreate characteristic looks. Okay. And then we've just got a nice picture that someone's done of the figure in the poses. So let's crack him out. Let's get him out of the box. We've got the instructions on how to swap the arm parts on the inside of the box. But we don't need those. We know how these things work. Or at least I do. Oh, more snips. More tape to snip. There's so much tape to snip on these things. Alright, can I get in now? Please? There we go. So, Figuarts Minis cannot stand by themselves. So they come with a base that's just on a basic ball joint where it pegs into the base, and then this bit pegs into the body of the figure. And here is Aki himself, and then we also get spare arms. That's that, so I'll just put that over there. So here is Aki himself. He doesn't come with his sword. I thought he would have come with his sword, but oh well. So here is Aki. He is done very nicely. These Figuarts Minis, to me at least, these guys are very, very similar to, Nendroid figures. So, you don't do the poses purely from moving the joints like, say, you would with Figmas and SH Figuarts. The poses purely come from, well, you can move that very simply. But the different poses come from swapping body parts, like what Nendroids do. But they're a bit more, like, proportionate, apart from the big heads. But the body-wise, they're a bit more proportionate. So, here is a nice close-up look of Aki, and he does indeed have those shiny eyes. So there you go, and he's got his little studs in. And he's got his little ponytail poking out the back. And then if we go down, we've got his suit all looking rather smart and dapper, if I do say so myself. And then he's got his trainers. He's got his shoes on. He's cute. You could easily take this body off, take the head off, and and then use it as a general suit body as well. I mean, the shoes would probably give it away that it's an Aki body, but other than that, you can easily do that. The base just pegs into the hole in his back. These very rarely want to go in straight away, but this one did. And there he is on his base, and that's how he stands up. And he just came off the base. Because these guys, even if you position their legs perfectly, because of the size of the head, these guys will not stand up by themselves. So, for articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you get a lot of range of movement in the head. The shoulders are just on your basic peg, so they can just go forward and back. And the legs are also on basic pegs, so legs can go forward, and legs can also go back. This one does seem to have a lot better range of movement in the leg, because, well, this leg doesn't want to move, actually. I'm not going to force this leg to move, because it doesn't look like it wants to, but this leg shows you the full range of movement, and you can also get a little bit of out to the side movement. Normally, well, from the Figuarts minis that I've gotten previously, the butt piece is usually in the way, so the legs can't usually go back that far. You usually get the full forward range, but normally backwards it goes about that, so this one having all of that is good. Then to change the poses and swap, you can just pull an arm off and put a new arm on. So we'll do this one. So this is the the con hand, where he uses to summon the fox demon, fox devil. So there we go. So he can do that. And then if we swap the other arm, because the other hand is a cigarette holding hand for the other arm, so he can summon the fox while smoking. Although it kind of looks like he's ready to throw down. He's ready to punch someone. You can also swap the hands out. At least you used to be able to. Yep. So you can swap the hands out as well. So you could have him, say, summoning the fox while having the cigarette held down by his side. So that is also a really nice option for you. I'm going to put his normal arm back on, actually. There we go. And that is pretty much it. There's really not a lot to say when it comes to these Figuarts minis. They're just really nice. I would say cheap, but it was £28. They're just really nice, small. They don't take up much space at all. Here he is with a pepper pot. So they really don't take up any space at all on your shelf. So they're just really nice collectibles if you have very limited space. Alright, he had something on him. But yeah, that is honestly all I can really say about him. Like I said, these figures are very basic, but they're very cool, and I highly recommend them if you find one of a character that you're really into. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!